Hey, what's up? It's Greg from Fisherman's Headquarters, and today is Saturday, March 30th. I'm up here in Long Beach Island, taking a stroll on the beach. Here to share an updated fish report with you folks for the Long Beach Island area. Right now, we've got a beautiful day, a little breezy westerly winds, sun's out, it's great to see. Had a lot of rainy days lined up there since the full moon this past week. Definitely this past week was a big soaker. Like I mentioned, we had that full moon, I guess that was last Monday, had the worm moon. We've had somewhat good fishing, not great. It seems like it slowed down a little bit since say the middle part of the month. We had some warmer weather early month. Things kind of got cold. Things were a little wet, like I said that last week. And things slowed down a little bit. But there are striped bass getting caught on the bay side here. Just the other day we had a couple reports, actually some anglers fishing in the rain. Store staff for Paul got into some action. He's been fishing a lot. Also Tyler, just talked to both of those guys. They're at the shop right now. They're catching some fish, both on worms and some lures. Tyler mentioned the mag darter from Missouri, the small mag darter has been his standout go-to lure, and also the small 5-inch NLBN. Also, some bloodworms would be the best bait right now for bass fishing too. So, can share right now Long Beach Island area, bay side, say Barnegat Bay. There's some okay fishing taking place for striped bass. Early season fishing continues. I think it was a little bit better there earlier in the month. At least that's from the reports I'm getting. Possibly due to a little bit of warmer water temperatures. Water kind of chilled down a little bit. We also had some real soaking rains there for a number of days. You know, they kind of can change things up. We also had some really high tides, some really high tides. Lots of flooding there. Maybe the rain threw off the salinity. Who knows? Maybe just a little change up after that moon. Maybe need another week to settle back into things. I am hearing some reports from elsewhere in the state. It's good to see those early season areas are lighting up with some bigger fish. So some bigger fish are moving into the region, which is awesome to see. Hearing some reports from Delaware River, also Raritan Bay. Those are two awesome springtime areas, and it's great to see some striped bass, some good quality striped bass action in those areas. There was some, like I said, there was some good action here. Some smaller fish, more resident fish, maybe some new arrivals too. Keepers in the mix. Can say Carl Hartman had a fish the other day. He sent a report in just a couple days ago. This was earlier this week. He was fishing here right in Ship Bottom, the bay side. Worming. That was like right after the storm, I think. He told me that the tide was super high. Like I mentioned, Paul, he was fishing with a couple friends the other day. I forget the person's name, but I'll throw that photo up. Had a couple fish right in the dark there. I can share that we've got bloodworms in stock right now. We're doing our best to keep them in stock. Like I mentioned, they're one of the better baits right now. We have salted clam. Hopefully we'll have some shell clams soon. This is normally the time when the drum starts showing up. We'll see how that progresses. Heard one report from southern Jersey and only one other report, say local, say Barnegat Bay, Manahawkin Bay fish. Hopefully that kicks in here as we enter the new month of May. New month of April. Also, April kicks off. That'll be Monday, April 1st. When that opens, we also have the opening of tog season, blackfish here in New Jersey. We had a 1-month April spring season. We've got green crabs in stock right now. It looks like we're expecting later today, and once again, this is Saturday afternoon. Later today, we're expecting some white crab deliveries. So if you're looking for some white crabs, now would be the time to reach out and get them. We're only getting one delivery this season. We've got a good amount coming, but normally they go pretty fast. So if you're looking for white crabs, reach out to us now, and we'll get you a couple bushels if you need, or a half bushel, whatever you're looking for. Sorry, we do not sell them by the dozen. Yeah, so with the season approaching here, we got Easter tomorrow. Happy Easter to everybody from me, my family, and also the crew at Fisherman's Headquarters. We're looking forward to an awesome spring season coming up ahead here. This upcoming weekend, I should say next weekend, we have a wahoo and tuna seminar. Captain Dave Adams from Tormentor Tackle, that's a tackle manufacturer from West Palm. He's coming up from Florida doing his rounds. He's also decided to have a seminar here. We're having it at the Beach Haven Mar and Tuna Club. That's next Saturday. I think that's April 6th, but it's the Saturday after Easter, so it's next weekend. Gonna be talking about some wahoo fishing. He's a big wahoo guy from down in Florida. They catch a lot of wahoo down here. It seems like an up and coming more and more popularity the last few years. We've had wahoo here for obviously ever, but becoming much more popular here the last couple years. So he had the idea to come up here and do it, and I said, sure, man, I'll help you out. So I'll be there at Beach Haven Martin Club. That's free and it's open to the public. Anybody doesn't know, Beach Haven Martin Club, beautiful clubhouse down in Beach Haven. It's gonna be a cash bar. Once again, it is free. Be sure to stop by. That is April 6th, next Saturday, 5:30 p.m. If you go onto our Fisherman's Headquarters Facebook page, I just made an event there. I should have done it a week or so ago when we first thought of this, but figured better late than never. And then following, I guess that's April 13th, the following weekend after that, it's going to be Clean Ocean Actions Beach Cleanup, Beach Sweep. I think it's the largest beach cleanup in the state, or maybe in the region, definitely in the state. I think I'll be at the Brant Beach location, which is 68th Street. I'm doing some beach cleanup there. I don't know the dates or times, but if you look up Clean Ocean Action Beach Cleanup Long Beach Island, you'll see there's two locations, like one in Surf City and one in Brant Beach. I'll be down the one in Brant Beach, which is I don't know, 20 blocks from my house. So looking forward to that. As I'm walking here in the beaches today, got lots of shells from the washing, big storm we had washed up here. Anybody wasn't aware, we had some churned up swell. The beaches look pretty great. As you can see behind me, the beaches are massive here in Long Beach Township, Mid-Island. I'm walking through the town of Pahila Park, Brighton Beach area. That's where I'm at. Beaches are massive. I know some other areas took a toll, got ground down. I know some erosion down the south end pretty bad. I saw some videos from the Outer Banks. Outer Banks got chewed up real bad. Kind of a sleeper storm, kind of a big offshore storm. Really didn't come up along land at all. It stayed offshore, but sent some pretty good swell, lots of rain, lots of wind. But yeah, I don't really see much trash up here on the beach right now. It's great to see a nice, beautiful, pristine beach after this, say, long winter. Maybe it wasn't as long as most. But I'm looking forward to getting out there on the 13th and doing some cleanup, seeing what we can find, try to find some plastics, and see what we can pull off the beach here, keep things clean. Once again, it's Greg at Fisherman's Headquarters. If you're looking to get geared up now and throughout the entire season, be sure to stop by, check us out. We're at the heart of Long Beach Island, right on the causeway, right at the entrance to LBI, right after the first traffic light on the right-hand side. And I will give you a fair warning, there's been some crazy construction going on for a few years now, but it finally kind of got into our zone, our region here last few months. We're all tore up from the work they're doing right now with curbing and sidewalks. So you got some concrete contractors working on 9th Street, which is basically the end of Route 72 once you enter the island. That's where we're at. It's a little challenging to get in, so if you have trouble accessing the shop, we got the okay from our neighbors across the street on the north side. That's on the left-hand side after the first traffic light. Country Corner, they are still closed for another week or two. I think maybe another month they'll be open up. Normally April, May they open up, but they gave us the okay. We could park over there. We can have easier access into their lot, which is they did that side of the road last year. Now they're doing our side of the road this year. So that's just a little advice if you're pulling in having some troubles. If you do come by and you miss us, you can always go back down the road and loop back around. And once you get down the street to the next traffic light on Central, then loop back up 10th, and then make another right on a Barnegat, and bring you kind of full circle around the block and back up to give it another swoop so you can get a little better look at it, go a little slower. But we've got an entrance to the parking lot on the west side of the property. That's at the corner of Barnegat and 9th. And then obviously we also have our old classic entrance sort of in the main driveway, which is on the north side of the property, say mid property on the north face there on 9th. But it's a little challenging getting in and out. There's cones everywhere. For someone who hasn't, say, seen it recently and has been coming to the shop, say, for decades, it's a little change of pace. So just wanted to give a warning on that. If you need any help now throughout the entire season, we're here 7 days a week. Right now, I believe the hours are 7 to 7. Be sure to check our Google business page. We'll probably be extending that sometime soon. I appreciate you guys following along. Hopefully these videos bring you some value this year, last year, and hopefully do my best to keep them going. Have a great day.